Next up
I'll
at
request
UFC
that right
Vegas. No, the most annoying thing you do is when you send it.
I've never sent you money.
No, when you send it ahead of time so that I have to pay back double.
I've never sent you money. I've
What
never
a
lost
joke.
money.
Okay, never. Next up at UFC Vegas 64, we have the main event of the evening. We have Marina Rodriguez taking on Amanda Lemos. You laughing at the soda comment?
Yeah. Can you pin that real quick? Let's
will.
discuss that. What kind of cookies and what kind of soda are we talking about?
I don't drink soda. I'm healthy.
I still got the...
Just in case
Last
the
week.
size of our hands came up again.
No, I got a fresh one. Yeah.
Anyway, main event, Marina Rodriguez, 16-1 overall, 4-1 in her last 5. She is riding a 4-fight win streak. Amanda Lemos, 12-2 overall, 4-1 in her last 5, and she is coming off a bounce-back win over Michelle Waterson. And this is a tricky fight because I do recognize how dangerous Amanda Lemos is. She's very, very dangerous, especially at this weight class. She's got legit power. She's got submissions. She's live. She can make stuff happen. But if we look at her last couple of fights, she hasn't looked great. A lot of people think she lost to Angela Hill. A lot of people think that was a gifted decision. Angela Hill's basically a 500 fighter. Then she did lose to Jessica Andrade. Then even in her last fight, yes, she stopped Michelle Waterson, but she was a slow starter. Michelle Waterson was having some very real success there before getting caught in that submission. So Amanda Lemos has not looked great recently. She's very good, though.
I can just see when you're staring at me, waiting for my stupid expressions. Just
because I have it over here.
I know. I can just see staring. I rolled my eyes. I looked, and you were going.
Because it's just so fucking. It's so, you're just like such a. Oh God.
I'm annoying, man. I know.
I just went. Yeah. Yes.
That's what I say it all the time. But there are people in comments or whatever. It's like, this dude's annoying. It's like, I know I am. So.
Yeah. Exactly. You're a little brother. That's what little brothers are. Anyway. But Marina Rodriguez, I think she's a real deal. She is in a similar situation where a lot of people think she lost her last fight, but I think she's a good boxer. She's got solid speed, solid power. She just straight up flatline Hebos. Sorry, Jacob. She's got solid takedown defense. I mean,
she had to flatline her twice. Herb let Amanda die twice in that fight.
I mean, she's just very, very good. She does have losses to Carla Esparza. She got that draw with Cynthia Calvillo. She was taken down. She was controlled. But Amanda Lemos is not that person. She's not going to take you down, not going to control you. She is slick. She can make stuff happen in any direction. But I do think Marina Rodriguez wins, as does the market at minus 220. I wasn't going to bet this, but now that we know Amanda isn't Amanda one of the fighters stuck in Brazil?
She is. Yeah. I don't know if they've made it out yet. We're still trying to wait and see.
Yeah, so Amanda's one of the 3 or 4 fighters on this card stuck in Brazil because of protests and whatever else.
Political unrest.
It's Tuesday night. Tuesday's supposed to be a travel day. I mean, we did see this months ago. Was it with Dan Hooker and
that's when he went and fought
Nasrat Haqparast?
Oh,
no, Haqparast. And so there was this, but they were both in the same boat. They both had travel issues and whatever. In this case, it's only Amanda. So if the fight happens and there's no issues, potentially she is big. Like I think Marina Rodriguez is the better overall fighter no matter what. No matter what. But then you add all this other stuff on top, it's just going to make it worse. It's just going to be a worse situation. I like Marina Rodriguez. I did the under 4.5 rounds here. I wouldn't typically do something like that, especially for a women's fight, especially at 115 pounds. But I just think there's a stoppage here on either side. Amanda is not a 5-round fighter. She was fading big time against Angela Hill in 3. Marina Rodriguez is a 5-round fighter. I think she can break her late, especially with all of this random travel stuff going on. And Amanda's super live for a stoppage as well. So I like Marina Rodriguez, and I like this to not go the distance. What do you think, Jakey Boy?
Yeah, I'm a big Amanda fan because she is exciting. She's one of those rare girls that really comes in, throws power, is exciting, is always looking for the finish. In my mind, because of the travel issues, I switched my official pick. In my mind, I had 10 minutes, right? 2 rounds of Amanda to be able to try and get the job done, to find a finish either on the ground or on the feet. Now, because of that travel stuff, I think it's like a round and a half. I think she really is going to have issues cutting weight. She's a big girl coming down, is a physical, strong girl. I think that she might end up missing weight. If she does make weight, I think it's going to be tough for her. So I think that window shrinks even more of her ability to finish this fight. The biggest question mark for this fight is the wrestling of Amanda Lemos. And because of the travel and stuff, I think there's going to be even less. But I think that was her path to victory. You mentioned the Amanda Ribas fight with Marina Rodriguez. Amanda Ribas was able to get a takedown and controlled the entire first round. I mean, she was controlling Marina on the ground the entire first round. And Amanda, I think, is very underrated in her grappling ability. You saw with the finish in her last fight. But I think she's very underrated in the wrestling and the grappling. That might have been the game plan going into this fight. But now if she starts having weight cut issues, the delay, the travel, whatever, now she might not be wrestling quite as much, or maybe she puts it off a little bit. You know, I think Amanda is definitely live in this fight. First round, second round. After the second round, I think she definitely is going to start fading. Marina is a more technical fighter. This is technical fighting versus power in the stand-up. But the biggest question mark was going to be whether Amanda Lemos comes in with more of a grapple-heavy game plan, which I think she could have had success in. But now, you know, there's a little bit of a question mark, even more of a question mark than it already was because of the cardio issues and the travel issues and, you know, that we keep harping on. But my official pick was Amanda Lemos just because I think she was live in the first and second rounds, but I switched it. Marina is the better overall fighter. Amanda kind of got, I don't want to say she got screwed in that Andrade fight, but I wish that would have kept going because she was going to destroy Andrade. She was going to destroy Andrade on the feet. That was just a weird situation if she got caught in a standing triangle at the first in UFC history, whatever it was. But yeah, I'm going to go with Marina here, but I'm going to be rooting hard for Amanda. Going to be rooting hard for Amanda.
Yeah, I mean, Marina's not boring though. So it's not like it's boring Carla Esparza style wrestler versus, you know, wild action woman. But yeah, I hear you. I mean, Amanda's hard not to like. It's not her fault. Like if you think that she lost to Angela Hill, I mean, getting mad at the fighters.
She destroyed her in the first round. So her cardio going in that way, it's like she tried to chase a finish. She didn't get the finish. Now it's like, uh-oh. That's why I always I never harp on people that lose their cardio trying to chase a finish. That's different than just like being in a fight and all of a sudden you get tired. If you're trying to chase a finish, it is what it is, you know.
No, I completely agree. But so Amanda Lemos, super live, super dangerous. I think the travel is going to be an issue. The weight cut, all that stuff is going to be an issue. Marina Rodriguez was my pick, remains my pick. Jacob switched his from Amanda to Marina because of all of that stuff. And it should be interesting. I do hope the fight happens. It's going to be annoying if this fight card loses 3 fights right off the rip. That's going to suck.
Bad news. And I do agree with you that under 4.5, I think is I think it's pretty good value.
Yeah. Yep.
It's already moved, actually. It's -1. Actually, it's moving in the other direction. It's -120 now. It was -140 earlier.
So a lot of people think it's going to go to a decision, which is surprising because they both have finishes. They're both dangerous. It's not as if, you know, it's
yeah.
Not
Marina's
as if
she's a volume striker, but she does have power. I mean, she definitely can sit on power for sure.
No, both of these women have a ton of finishes, so I am surprised that the over 4.5. I mean, the under is still minus money, but the over seems to be tightening there. So anyway, guys, that is the breakdown.
Like the stream before you go.
Well, we got to do DraftKings very quickly. $8,800, $7,400. It's very tricky because there's other fighters on this card that I think can get stoppages. You know, Marina Rodriguez at 88, probably not. It is 5 rounds. I'll have to think about that. Amanda at 74. If you think Amanda wins this fight, then what are you waiting for? That's an incredible price point for a woman that has a ton of finishes on her record. The strike line, I'm not touching it. 135 to 76. I think this is under 4.5 rounds. So if anything, it's a less. If you want to check out Monkey Knife Fight, weonpicks.com/MKF. They will instantly match your deposit. If you give them $50, they'll give you 50. Give them 100, they'll give you 100. Take the free money. Play some of these lines, and if you lose, who gives a shit? It wasn't your money. And if you win, you have now even more free money. That's weonpicks.com/MKF. Before you go, weonpicks.com. Here's the premium membership plug that you guys love so much. Weonpicks.com, become a premium. It's $10 a month. It's just supportive. It's just very supportive. It's a way to show support to us for the channel, for everything we bring you. And on top of that, You get all of our bets the very minute we place them. We have every single round, every single fight, we go over under on the round. So we say this fight is going to be over the line, under the line, etc. for every single fight. We do confidence picks for every single card. Jacob has his 3 most confident picks. I have mine. Those are up there. We have the premium safety parlay, which got screwed last week, so that is what it is. DraftKings content, prize picks content, underdogs content, monkey knife fight content. All of this for $10 a month. We will literally never, ever, ever touch that price point. And again, you want $50 for free? That's 5 months of membership. All you need to do is go to weonpicks.com/bets, sign up, make a deposit, and we will send you $50 as a thank you. Jakey boy, what are you going to tell him?
I think you said it all.
Thank you guys very much, and we'll see you for the rest of our content.
See you guys.